Hi everybody, so we are going to be making our own washing powder today. So the first thing you have to do is to put on your safety gears like your gloves, your nose mask, which is very important. Your gloves is also important, and your goggles. Okay, you wear your lab coat and you cover your head nicely. So in a clean bowl, you are going to put in your ingredients. So what I'm showing you now is soda ash. So in this recipe we'll be using 4 kg of soda ash. Okay, we'll also be using STPP. We'll also be using Enzyme. We'll use some perfumes. We'll use glycerin. We'll use silicate. Okay, so these are the things we'll be needing for this recipe. So this is the glycerin, the perfume, the silicate, and they all have their benefits and their roles to play in this washing powder making. Okay, so this is also a dissolved SLS. Okay, it's a dissolved SLS rice. Okay, and this is also another perfume. Okay, so in this recipe I'll be combining 2 different flavors of perfumes to give a unique scent. So you pour out your soda ash just like I'm doing in the video. You make sure you pour them out into the bowl. Please make sure that the bowl you are using is neat, is dry, and it has no scent in it or any oil in it. So just go ahead and pour your ingredients into the bowl like this. This is a very simple and easy recipe. You can do this at home without the use of any machines. Okay, and if you decide to sell this, trust me, your customers are going to really love it because it's going to come out very well. This is the same as the washing powder you buy from the supermarkets and the ones on the market. So you can do this and start selling from your location, your neighborhood, your local neighborhood. You can sell it house to house, door to door, peer to peer. If you are going to work, you take some and sell. So this ingredient is our Texapon. So with this recipe we'll be using 1 kg of Texapon. It is jelly like. If you are familiar with liquid soap making, you will know that this is what we use as the base of making liquid soap. Okay, this helps in boosting the foam. Okay, so this helps to make your shower gel foamy. So now you are going to rub in the base and the soda ash just like I'm doing. Okay, so you rub it in and make it very fine in a way that there will be no particles. After rubbing this in, right, there should be no lumps or no trace of the Texapon. Everything should be powdery like this. Okay, so you mix this very well. This is the most important part. We don't want your washing powder to separate. We want everything to come out nicely like you see in the supermarkets. And as you are mixing, you realize that it's becoming hot. Okay, that is why you need your gloves. You need a thick glove, okay, to help you to do this formulation because it gets hot along the way. Now the next thing you are going to add is your enzyme. I am adding the powder ingredients first, or the dry ingredients first, so that everything will be well incorporated before we add the liquid parts. Okay, so you mix this in very well. This enzyme is what you see in liquid soap that gives it those color pigments. The color pigments you see in the washing powder, that's what we call the enzyme. At the end I'm going to give you the list of all the ingredients. So now we are adding our glycerin. The glycerin helps you when you are washing with this product. This is what prevents your palms from drying and becoming whitish. So the glycerin is for you, is to protect your skin. okay, or the user's skin. So it's very important to add glycerin to your washing powder. Okay, now the next thing we are going to add is our silicate. Silicate helps to retain moisture in soap making. So even if you are making bar soap, you will need a silicate in it. It also gives the soap a shiny look. Okay, so it is very important. It prevents shrinkage in soaps. Okay, so it's very important to add silicate in your soaps. So you are going to incorporate it and blend it into it nicely. Okay, now the next thing we are going to add is our perfume. Mind you, I've added the STPP already. It's the whitish powder ingredient I showed you earlier. I forgot to show it in camera, so I'm going to show you the ingredients. Okay, so this is the SLS liquid, or the dissolved SLS, and I've used about 200 ml in this. The SLS helps it to foam properly. It's also a foam booster. Okay, so this this washing powder you are making is going to lather very well. Okay, and it's going to clean properly. So this is the perfume actually. So you're going to add any perfume of your choice. You can combine 2, 3, or even use just one perfume depending on the scent you are trying to achieve. So this perfume I use now is the lavender. Okay, and I'm going to add a bit of lemon perfume to it because I'm somehow addicted to lemon when it comes to my cleaning products. So I'm just adding a little bit of the lemon to enhance and give the washing powder some freshness. Okay, so as you're mixing, you realize your formulation is becoming hot or warm. It's natural. So you mix this in very well. Blend this in and mix it for about 5 to 10 minutes to ensure that all the ingredients are evenly dispersed. Okay, at this point we have come to the end of the production. Everything is well blended, everything is well incorporated, and if you have a place where you can dry this with no dust or any other thing getting into it, you can dry it a little bit. But with this recipe, mostly I skip the drying because the wet ingredients are not many. Okay, there are other formulations that require you to dry it for 24 hours. Those are the formulations that have more liquid ingredients, but for this we have less. So take a close look at your washing powder. It's just as you see in the supermarkets, and it's so lovely. This washing powder is super effective. Okay, it is super effective. So let's try how foamy is going to be. So you see this little quantity. Okay, just add about 1 liter of water or more to it. I'm just trying to demonstrate the foaminess. You can see I'm not even doing anything and it's foaming. Look at how foamy your washing powder is. You can use this to do your dishes and your laundry, clean your house. In fact, it can do everything a washing powder is meant to do. So try this and show me your results. I'll be very happy to see your own formulation. If you want to do this on commercial purpose,